What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com. Thursday, the 20th of January. Another big day ahead, guys. Probably the biggest day that we've had as far as number of plays going out. And again, these aren't leans, guys. These are actual premium plays, top plays, and of course, we have a big release for tonight. First and foremost, if you're new, subscribe. Whether you're subscribed as of today or 2 years ago and you haven't hit the notification bell, make sure you do so. That way you get notified anytime and every time there's a play that goes up, and you get notified instantly instead of finding it out hours later and then either missing out on the free play or missing out on a potential promotion or a big release that comes out that you don't see the video until afterwards. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. The link for Twitter and the Twitter handle is in the description of the video, or is in the description of this video. That way you can find us. Free plays, additional free plays posted there almost every day. At least 5 out of every 7 days you will get free plays that will be exclusive just to Twitter. Can't find them anywhere else. A lot of them are underdogs, plus money plays, stuff that you can make a lot of money with and a lot of profit. Again, absolutely free, just like the plays on this video. And of course, go to ChaseWins.com, get on a package, and get on a winning membership now. Start making money. Congrats to everybody on Wednesday. Another winning day, another day of profit. That keeps us perfect for the week. Monday, we turned profit if you played all the plays. Tuesday, same thing. You played everything. We went 2-2. We split, but we won both top plays. So we lost 2 premiums, we won 2 top plays, so we still made almost 4 units of pure profit with a split day. That's what I mean when I say your record is for shit. It doesn't mean anything. It's all about profit. That's the only thing that matters now and forever, period. There are days where the record itself may say, oh, you split. Or you could have had a losing day based on the record. But if you turn profit, that means you still won, you still had a successful day, and you're still going to bed with more money in your pocket than you woke up with that morning. We did all the work, you reaped the benefits. Yesterday, game of the week in the NHL was an easy success. We actually released that on Tuesday, if you saw in the video, so we have people buying that late Tuesday afternoon, and obviously it went off last night. It was a 7:30 p.m. game. The Toronto Maple Leafs were on the road taking on the New York Rangers, and the total was sitting at 5.5. We went over 5.5 goals, and guys, I couldn't have been more spot on about that pick. It was an easy winner from start to finish. It was never in doubt. I mean, guys, there were 4 goals in the first period. There were 3 minutes still left in the second period when the 6th goal was scored. So needless to say, it was a blowout. I mean, it flew over that total, and it couldn't have been a more spot-on pick that cashed in blowout fashion. With 3 minutes to go in the second period, there was still the full 20-minute third period. All of that was still left, and myself and all of the clients had already cashed the ticket. So congrats to all of the All Access members, as well as anyone who jumped on board and purchased the Game of the Week play. You won. You won it easily. You won it going away, and you got to smash your book for another day. And that right there puts you, for anybody that buys every Game of the Week play that we have, no matter the sport, or if you're on an All Access membership, so that means you get those games of the week. That's 2 Game of the Week plays in 72 hours, because we had the one on Sunday in the NFL that cashed with ease, and we had the one last night in the NHL. That's 10 units of pure profit in 72 hours or less off of 2 plays only. That doesn't count the daily top plays and the premium plays that we've also won to pick up profit every single day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I mean, every day last week except for 2 days. Every day this week we've made money. And guys, I mean, when you pick up over 25, almost 30 units of profit one week, a lot of people would expect, okay, it's time for a bad week. That's not what we do. It doesn't matter if we win 25, 30, 40 units in a week. We're still going to come back and make money the next week. Every so often, yeah, you'll have a week where you might drop a few units. But at the rate that we make money, and at the extent that we make it, a losing week where you drop a few units is nothing. You don't even think about it. Some of our clients will even say, hey, people that still use local guys or paperhead sites or something, they're like, hey, that once every so often losing week where I might lose a couple $1,000, it's actually a blessing, because half the time I'm this close to having somebody cut me off because I'm winning 10, 15, 20, even up to $30,000 every other week. So sometimes you got to have that losing week just so you don't get cut off by your book. So anyway, to each his own, I guess. But we never want to lose. We never try to lose. You can't win everything. You can't be 100%. But as close as it is humanly possible to get to 100% is what we will provide for you, and nobody else will come even close. Today, we have another big game of the week that I warned you about. I kind of hinted around it the other day on the other video in college basketball. That is locked in for tonight. It is a game that tips off just shortly after 8 p.m. So the purchase link is on the site. It's been up for a couple hours now, and it will be up until 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. is when that purchase link will be taken off the site, because, we like to make sure that if the purchase link's up there, you can click on it, make the purchase, that once you complete it, it only takes, less than 2 minutes, that you have enough time to get to whoever your site is, whatever your ticket counter is, make a phone call, whatever you need to do, and get your wager locked in before the game tips off and you have any type of line changes, movement and odds, anything. You can lock in what you purchase and be ready to go by the time the game starts. So 8 p.m. that purchase link is coming down. So make sure that you have completed your purchase by or before 8 p.m. Eastern time. Otherwise, you will miss out and you will not have a chance to cash in with us on this one. As always, it's $50, but it comes with the best pure profit guarantee in the business, which is win or you get 3 days of all premium plays and all daily top plays in all sports, no questions asked. Also, if you're watching this video, I told you that there was a big play coming up in the NHL. There was actually 2 this week that I really liked. One is actually for Thursday. The other one's coming up this weekend. But the one for Thursday was the one that I was really eyeballing. This game, it's official. I'm going to be releasing the game. But because I'm still waiting on confirmation, I've already been told by one source for one of the teams who the goalie is going to be for tomorrow. But I haven't gotten 100% confirmation that I can tank to the bank and know is 100% without a doubt accurate. So, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether or not that goalie starts or not. Each team that's in this matchup, both teams only have 2 available goalies that they can use. And it doesn't matter which team chooses which of their 2. At the very worst, this game's going to rate out as a game of the month. I've broken it down in every single way, mixing and matching those goalies, seeing if anything changes in my rankings by a substantial margin, and it doesn't. The very worst the outcome could be is it rate out as a very strong game of the month. But if the 2 goalies that I believe they may choose, which I wouldn't agree with, I think it would be the wrong decision to make on both parts, but then again, I have no say-so. But if that happens and they choose who I think is the wrong choice, this game is going to blow over what it needs to rate out and rank as a game of the year. And if it does, it will be released as such. So as you're watching this video tonight on Thursday night or Friday morning, whichever, if you're watching it Thursday night, you go to the website and you don't see the purchase link for a big NHL play, game of the week or month, that means that I haven't gotten the information yet. The game itself is posted, but you can't see it yet because I haven't rated it as a game of the month or game of the year yet, and I won't until I get confirmation on the goalies. But if you're watching this video, just know that on Friday night, there will be a game of the month in NHL or a game of the year. One of the 2 will be going on Friday night. I will put in comments of this video, there'll be another video for Friday. It'll be on social media, our email list, everything. But more than likely, at some point Thursday night, I'll get the information and I'll be able to officially release it so you can get on board, close to 24 hours before the game starts and get it locked in well in advance and not have to risk or worry about any type of, odds going up or down, lines changing, anything. And you can get it locked in and just wait for what will be the biggest NHL release so far of this season. and definitely for 2022. So we keep rolling along. Big releases in 2022 now. So far, we've had 2 game of the weeks. We're 2-0. We're about to be 3-0 after tomorrow, and we've got a big college basketball game of the week going tonight. Get signed up by 8 o'clock. Also, for those of you that want to get on tonight's enormous card, I mean, the biggest NCAA basketball card that we've had in the last 6 months for a single day. We've also got 3 big NBA plays. We also have the biggest NHL card that we've released in probably the last 7 or 8 weeks. And there are 3 top plays, 3 daily top plays across multiple sports. I won't tell you which ones. The first one starts just shortly after 8 o'clock. Then you've got one going just shortly after 9:30. You've got one going either 10:30. I have to go back and look. I've had so many in my head that I went over. But 3 daily top plays, guys, along with a shit ton of premium plays. There will be some free leans and things like that I put out on Twitter. Just because the card was getting so big, you know, I could not keep adding plays to it, or there would be some people buy it and not even have the bankroll to be able to wager it all. But we are going to make a ton of money tonight, more money than any service could provide you in a week. We're going to go make that tonight. So get on board. If you want to get on just the daily top plays, say you've already bought the game of the week, now you just want the daily top play, so you bet those 4 games and that's it. You can do so. Usually a daily top play is $25 a piece, but you can get 3 for the price of 2. Go to chasewins.com, get on the daily top play pass for $50, and it'll give you all 3 plays. But if you buy it after 8 o'clock, but before 9:30, you'll only get 2 daily top plays because 1 will already be gone, but it's not a big deal because you're not paying for a 3rd one. Coming free, so you get 2, you paid for 2, either way. But the best bang for your buck would be just to go ahead, pay $50 and get on a 3-day all sports pass. That's usually $99, but you can get it for $50. And for tonight, and tonight only, going until midnight Eastern time, I'm going to bring back everybody's favorite short-term membership promotion, the extra day promo. $50 gets you a 3-day all sports pass, giving you every premium and daily top play in all sports. No games of the week and month, obviously. It's $50, and I add a 4th day. I add a 4th day onto that membership, absolutely free. No questions asked, no cost with it. So buy it today. Get on board. Get Thursday through Sunday, every premium and daily top play in all sports. Or if you buy late tonight, let's say 11 o'clock, and you kind of miss the action for Thursday, don't worry. Your day 1 won't technically start until Friday, and it'll carry you through Monday. But it only goes until midnight Eastern time. If you buy at 12:01, then you'll only pay $50. So that's a good thing, but you'll only get 3 days. You will not get an automatic 4th day added on. So there's your 3 big things for today. A game of the week going, purchased by 8 o'clock. You can do 3 daily top plays, $50. That's 3 for the price of 2. Or you can get a 3-day all sports pass and get a 4th day added on for free. And you'll get all the premium plays for today across all sports, as well as all 3 of those daily top plays. But the game of the week is what everybody's probably going to be most interested in. Again, college basketball tips off just shortly after 8 p.m., so make sure you are signed up and your purchase is completed by 8 p.m. Eastern time. You get instant access to the play the second that your purchase is complete. Let's get on a couple of free plays. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a couple of underdogs, but I tell you what I like. Tonight in the NHL, Colorado Avalanche on the road taking on the LA Kings. I like the over 5.5. Now, depending on what book you use, you could be paying anywhere from $1.20 to $1.30 as far as your juice goes. We got it at $1.20 or $1.25 because we have a big NHL card for tonight. We locked that in about an hour ago, so it doesn't matter whether you have to lay 120 or you get it better, or you have to lay up to 130. I don't care if you have to lay 135. I like the over 5.5. I really, truly believe that this game should have opened up at 6.5 or at least 6, with the books even favoring the over, kind of forcing the public to take that, hoping that money moves it up another half goal. Why they have it there? Just because they believe that these 2 goalies, specifically on the side of Colorado, are going to stop everything. That might be the case if they were playing in Colorado's elevation, where he is all but unstoppable at home. On the road, he's below average and gives up 3 goals a game on average. LA's goalie going in tonight was only giving up 2 goals a game up until, let's see, his last 4 starts, where he's given up 3 goals in one and 4 or more goals in the other. So think about it. Playing in LA, you're playing against 2 teams that can play fast, they play smart, they know how to score, and 2 goalies, one of which isn't doing well overall, one of which does really bad on the road. Either one is a playoff team. Colorado could be a Stanley Cup team if they really, really just clamp down and go after it, and they don't make any mistakes at the worst times. But these are 2 teams that know how to score, and I believe that they'll score and get to 7 or better tonight. So I'm taking Colorado over 5.5 goals at whatever your juice is. We got it at 125. That's going to be your official free play, I guess you can say. And then as far as additional plays, I tell you what I really like. I like Sam Houston plus the points. You're going to get that either 5.5, maybe even up to 6, depending on where you're doing your wagering. But I really like Sam Houston tonight. Grand Canyon, why they are underdogs is beyond me, but they're catching 2. I've even seen a 2.5 at Bovada. Again, we use William Hill, so we took Grand Canyon plus 2, and you can take Grand Canyon on the money line. I mean, again, either one you want to bet, I'm okay with. I think because they are the road team and this team's not naive to know how good they are, I think the 2 points could come in handy. But if you just want to bet the money line and take it for plus money at plus $1.15 to $1.20, depending on what you get it at, I'm okay either one. Grand Canyon not only can win this game, they should win this game. It will be their fault if they don't. Their opponent is not good enough to beat them. Grand Canyon would have to make the mistakes and beat themselves. So I'm definitely going to take Grand Canyon as the dog tonight. And like I said, I like Sam Houston plus the points tonight. I even sprinkled $100 on the money line just because you are getting it so high. And I believe they have a shot to actually win this game. And I'll be honest with you, San Francisco, while they're a great shooting team, they guard the 3 well, their record's great, they're not in the top 25 for a reason. And Gonzaga is the best of the best, has been in the top 5 all year, and last I looked was still the number one team in the country. Guys, when you're playing in a conference like the West Coast Conference, to even be thought of as a number 1, let alone actually ranked it, and for as long as Gonzaga's been in the mix since, I mean, truth be told, since the 90s, but really, really in the mix for about the past 6 seasons, maybe even 7, where they have consistently year after year been ranked. And since 2018, 2017, you know, when they went, Villanova won a national championship. Then next year, North Carolina comes back, makes a back-to-back national championship appearance, beats the brakes off of Gonzaga. Just since that point, Gonzaga has not let up from being one of, if not the best team in the country, at least throughout the duration of the regular season. Tonight, I think it's kind of telling the fact that if you look at records, if you look on paper, and you just look for what numbers are going to show you, Gonzaga shouldn't be laying any more than about 8.5. But when you actually look at the dynamic between the 2 teams, your offensive and defensive efficiency on both sides, what they do as far as their percentage of shooting, whether it be free throws, 3-pointers, their offensive rebounding. I mean, literally every single thing isn't just in favor of Gonzaga. Gonzaga is better by leaps and bounds. So if you look at the schedule that they've played, while Gonzaga, yes, has played some teams that San Francisco has because they're both, WCC West Coast Conference teams, look at who else Gonzaga gets paired with, because they are ranked number 1 and they have to fight to keep that spot. They have to earn it. They don't get it because they're not a blue blood school. They'll never just get it handed to them. They have to fight to keep it. They have to fight. They have to earn it, and they have to fight to keep it and prove that they belong there. Right now, Gonzaga's laying 16, and while, yes, on paper that seems extremely steep, if Gonzaga doesn't win this game by 20, I'll be surprised. If Gonzaga, who is a team who loves to just absolutely blow their team out of the arena, and that's what they are known for, they could beat this team by 30 and make it look easy. So for Gonzaga, unless they just make a lot of mistakes or just don't come to play any defense, there's no reason why they shouldn't get out to a comfortable, plus 20 lead and be able to sit there and start burning clock and end up walking away as a 20 to 23 point victor. I'm going to lay 16, and I'm going to take Gonzaga over San Francisco tonight at home to show them that, again, record means nothing. It's all about who's better, and Gonzaga's is better heads and tails, and by a mile. So there's your free plays for today. Sam Houston plus the points. We're going to take Grand Canyon plus the points and on the money line. And we are also going to take Gonzaga minus 16. And then your official free play is in the NHL, the Colorado Avalanche and the LA Kings over 5.5. Go to chasewins.com, get on a 3-day all sports pass, get an extra day free for $50. Buy the 3 daily top plays for $50, and make sure whatever you do, whichever one of those you want is fine, but whatever you do, go get on the NCAA basketball game of the week. Comes with a 3-day pure profit guarantee. Congrats to everyone who cashed in last night on the NHL game of the week. And for everybody that's joining us tonight, real soon, we'll see you in the winner's circle. Good luck, guys.